go. Let's do it.
First, I want to welcome everybody to East High School and thank you for coming. It's a great turnout. The media is awesome. You're not here to listen to me tonight, I know that. Just a few introductions. The people at the table is Adam's family, Lance and Brenda Woodbury on the end. Obviously Adam, his older brother Aaron, who attends Morningside College, here on this end. Like I said, we are very glad to have Adam playing basketball at East High, at least for one more year. And I'm going to turn it over to him. When he's finished, he'll answer your questions or any question that you have. So
start with questions, like general questions.
Yeah, just with general questions. So Adam, this is your show.
Right. Anybody have any questions?
Where are you going to school, Adam?
The obvious. General questions right now.
Adam, how did you make your selection before taking your official visits?
Right, I mean, I just had to think down all the factors that went into it, style of play, coach, players I'll be playing with, and a lot of thought went into it, and it's just an exciting time in my life.
Is there a particular reason, though, you didn't take any officials before you making your announcement today?
I felt it was the right choice, and I didn't want to waste anybody's time, and I felt I chose the right school.
You just talk about the entire process. This just didn't happen this week. This has been a couple of years. Do you even remember back when that first letter came and you realized this is going to be a couple special years in your life?
I didn't realize it at the time, but I do remember getting my first letter, and it was a while ago, and it's been an exciting ride in my life. And I mean, just like I said before, it's real fun, and I'm glad you guys could be out here to support me.
How difficult was it to sort from dozens of schools to 2 or 3?
A lot of thinking went into it. Coaches really made it a priority for me, and my family, and Coach Raz and Coach Vanderloo, who isn't with us today. They really helped me out, being in my inner circle, and let me know different things that were going on.
Adam, normally when we do these things, players say that they're happy that the process is over and you got them weight off the money. Do you feel like you are glad that this process is over at this point?
I mean, yeah, I can definitely start the next chapter in my life now, heading to college. But it was a fun ride. Probably the funnest time in my life, and I mean, in a way, I'm glad it's over, but in a way, I'm still kind of going on it.
After Mike made his decision, how much did he chat in your ear?
Mike's a real good friend of mine. He's actually in attendance right now, but he's been talking to me about every single day, and he's definitely been in my ear a bunch, as well as Marcus Page out of Linn-Mar, and it's been tough trying to decide which person I'm going to go with. It's the moment of truth. Next fall, I'll be attending the University of Iowa to play basketball with Coach McCaffrey.
Adam, when did you actually make the decision?
5 minutes ago. No, I've done a lot of thinking throughout the last couple weeks, and being able to have those guys come to my house and visit, it really decided to change my mind, and Coach McCaffrey was the guy for me.
How much was it the school, and how much was it being able to stay close to them?
I mean, of course, my parents wanted to be able to come to every game, but they were willing to send me anywhere, so distance wasn't really a factor. But I mean, being able to come only about 5 hours away, and being able to have you guys maybe come out and watch a few games, definitely play a little bit into the process.
Coach Williams was here earlier this week. Did you have to swallow hard and rethink things a little bit after meeting with him, or how did that impact your decision?
No, I really had to think about everything. He's a great coach. He had a great visit with me. He had his stuff. I was impressed with the stuff he brought to the table, and the stuff he was telling me, and it was a tough decision, to say the least.
What do you like about Coach McCaffrey and the Hawkeye program?
No, they're a rebuilding program right now. I grew up a Hawkeye fan, and I'm trying to be part of the history, rebuilding that program back to where it was, and me and Mike Gazelle are gonna try to do it.
So we talked to Mike last month. He said that he felt like he could contribute right away as a freshman. Do you feel the same way that you can come to right now? come in right away and play?
I sure hope so. That's the plan.
What did Coach McCaffrey say? Have you talked to him already tonight?
Yeah, I have talked to him, and he's real excited. He's invited me to the family, and I'm excited to go down this weekend, hang out with the guys, and get a little more taste of Iowa City.
With the fact that Iowa has struggled over the past few years, was that a concern?
That was a concern. A lot of the fans trying to get in my ear, saying they were down, but I was looking over past that, and I grew up an Iowa fan, and I wanted to be part of something special about turning it around, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, if you look at a lot of the internet stuff, there's so many folks out there. I mean, you can't miss it unless you just intentionally ignore it.
You know, I definitely try not to read into that stuff. It probably make me crazy if I read into all that stuff about me, and it wouldn't be helpful.
Did meeting Demi Moore play any part of your decision?
It did, the whole decision. I know you guys got more questions. You guys call me every week.
Did Coach Williams ask you to take your official at North Carolina once he had told him you had already made a decision?
No, he was real respectful of everything when I called him, and he definitely wanted to. He said he definitely wanted to be my college coach, but he knew I was going somewhere else, and he's going to see me down the road.
Did the fact that he got in so late in the game, at least that's the perception from the public, did that factor into your decision at all? That Iowa's kind of been on you since day one?
No, I mean, they could have been on me from day one, and I just really felt the Hawkeyes were the best place for me, the best fit for everything, and I'm excited to go down to Iowa City and play basketball.
Evidently, Coach McCaffrey was at every single one of your Martin Brother games this summer. That had to count for something.
Sure did. He's actually been in the last games the last 2 years in the summertime, and definitely a friendly face in the stands, and I'm seeing him a lot more.
Talk to you about what maybe you need to improve on this year, because you've given you certain things that
free throws.
Really
Free throws, definitely got to improve on the free throws. No, I mean, definitely getting stronger, more explosive, and just refining my game, getting better post moves, improving my jump shot, just everything.
Everyone's saying Iowa and North Carolina, were those the final two, or were there other schools in the mix?
Well, there was definitely other schools in the mix. It came down to a few schools, and those are two of the main ones, of course. And you know, I ended up choosing Iowa.
Who was it harder to break the news to, Coach Williams or Marcus Page?
I mean, Marcus is a great friend of mine, a longtime friend, lifelong friend. He will be. We stay in touch a bunch, and I mean, tough for both those guys. But being Marcus so close to him, it was tough. Definitely tough.
Did he try to change your mind?
No, he accepted it. He was knowing I'm going to play with Mike. I'll be in good hands, and I got another point guard to play with.
How much pressure did you feel being an Iowa kid and staying in state?
None whatsoever.
Any idea what you might be studying in college?
You know, I always wanted to be a doctor, but yeah, I'm not sure right now. I guess we'll find out in a couple of years.
Harvard was interested in you stuff like GPA, like about 3.8 or was it?
Yeah, it's up there. It's around there. Yeah, I think Raz might even hit 3.8.
So you've been studying
Every once in a while.
Besides out here.
Try to get in the gym every once in a while as well.
Yeah.
Did you get any, we're talking about North Carolina, did Harrison Barnes contact you at all?
He did not. I didn't talk to him. I mean, I mostly talked to Marcus and the coaches, and I guess Iowa's the choice for me.
What was Coach McCaffrey's reaction when you called and told him this is my final decision?
He was pretty happy. Definitely pretty happy. He's been working real hard on me, and I could tell. And I was impressed the way he outworked. He outworked a bunch of coaches, and it was exciting to see.
When you say he outworked, are you talking about coming to all of your AAU games, or was there other things that he did?
Right. He got me. He came up here. I mean, how many times did he come up here? A lot of times, and he came to every game that I was playing in. He came up here as much as he could, and I mean, I think he came up more than any other coach did.
How familiar are you with Zach?
Oh, real familiar. We actually played the other day at Sioux Open Gym, and we got to hang out a little bit. He's a great guy, and we actually guarded each other, so it was good to see.
You have a Siouxland Hawkeye team down there.
We got a couple guys down there.
All you guys, yeah, that's,
Be able to road trip together.
are you familiar with Coach Spearon? Has he dealt with you at all?
Yeah, he is. I've actually talked to him a couple times, actually recently, and he's a good guy. Former head coach, so he knows what he's talking about, and I feel like he can run the team as well.
That's his mom right there.
How you doing?
How long have you really had the dream of playing Division I basketball?
I think as long as I can remember. I mean, I always wanted to play at a high level, and my next goal is to win some titles down in college and maybe improve in the NBA.
And then, I don't know if your parents got you like a little Hawkeye jersey when you were a kid or anything like that. I mean, were you that big of a fan?
Yeah, I mean, I was a pretty big fan. I used to watch games when I was younger, when they were actually really good, and it was exciting to see. And I mean, they've been down in the last couple of years. It's no shock to anybody, but we're gonna try to change that around.
Are you still 7'1", or have you?
I'm really tall.
Not just tall.
Can you talk again about that Siouxland connection? That's pretty rare to have three guys that really grew up playing basketball together all be able to play Division I at the same spot.
It is. I mean, being able to go over and seeing Mike and the level that he plays at, and being able to actually call him a teammate is pretty exciting. And I mean, Zach's really improved. I saw it at the open gym, and I'm sure he's making strides to become better as well.
All right.
Good.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.